Juneteenth is about a white man coming to the South saying that, I'm sorry you niggas didn't get the message, but niggas is free. And now we outside right now celebrating the Juneteenth. No, that's not how we got free. We got free. I'm going to tell y'all how we got free. Black slaves used to run to the South. And they tell us that we used to run to the North. That's not true. We used to run to Florida. And we set up a military in Florida called the Seminole Gullah Military. And the Seminoles, Indians, as you know, are not a race of people. Seminole means fugitive runaway slaves. So when the Africans that was brought over here clicked up with the Africans that was already over here, they created a military called the Seminole Indians. So this Indian just means black. Like Indian comes from the word indigo, which means you so black you look blue. So even when you say an Indian, you're saying a black person. So the black Indians and the black Africans clicked up because the black Indians knew the ways of the land and the black Africans knew the locations of the slave plantations they used to run from. So they clicked up, and then what they did was they left signs in the woods and in the wilderness for escaped slaves to find them. And then when the escaped slaves would find the Seminoles, they would tell the Seminoles where they ran from, and then the Seminoles would come and slaughter every motherfucking body and free the slaves. So if you watch that episode of Boondocks with Catcher Freeman, that's really real. That wasn't a cartoon. That's really what's happening. So what happened was the Seminole Indians was going to war with the United States government, and it's on documents, on record. We actually beat the Navy and we beat the United States military in warfare. 400 black men beat 1,200 white men, and we was outgunned and everything, and we beat them, and we only 20 of us died. We killed all of them motherfuckers. So I just want to let y'all know we fought our way out of slavery, and I'm gonna cap it here and let you throw the question. So boom, slaves would escape from plantations and run to the South. And then we would keep growing our army like that as we double back on where they left from. And then we fought our way all the way to Louisiana, central, the Midwest, all the way up into Canada. And what happened was white people that weren't slave masters, they was like, yo, these niggas is coming through here slaughtering the whole town. So y'all gotta end this slavery shit because they killing motherfuckers.
Like it's getting real.
Yeah, they not asking no questions. They just coming through murking everything. And,
I love it.
Yeah, and they like, yo, end this shit. So white people put pressure on Abraham Lincoln, and then Abraham Lincoln signed that approximate. But the reason I'm telling the story like that is because I don't want y'all to think a nigga who owned slaves just woke up one day and was like, oh, y'all could be, that's not what happened. So to give you the proper analogy as I pass it back to this goddess, imagine right now if niggas said, yo, the next police murder, we murking everything. And niggas just start running through this whole country, banging shit. White people would get on the phone and they would say, yo, y'all gotta do something. So I'm not saying we should do that.
I know, we're not promoting that.
Yeah, that's how we got free. So ain't no white man never set us free. Because if that's the truth, why we ain't free today? We're not free. So we got free because a nigga like me said, fuck that. And we finna run through these bitches. And every time a slave escaped, we would ask them, nigga, where you come from? And niggas would get about 100 deep and go kill everything on that motherfucker and free the slaves. Those that wanted to join our army could. Those that didn't, nigga, go do you. And they got deep as a motherfucker. And so this is why, the story of the Indian Wars, those are actually the Gullah Wars. So that's what they're not telling you.
The Gullah Wars.
The Indian Wars, aka the Indians versus the Cowboys and Frederick Jackson. Because people don't know, Frederick Jackson was appointed as the military general by Abraham Lincoln specifically to dismantle the Gullah warriors. And
to infiltrate?
No, to destroy us because we was murking shit. So Abraham Lincoln was like, yo, I'm going to appoint you as my top general to go to war with these niggas. And so all of them wars that you read in history class and they tell you they was Indian wars. No, those was black people saying fuck slavery wars and we gonna murk anything. So I just want y'all to know the real history. And so this is why now y'all see why when they created the Indian reservations, they allowed white people to sign the Dow's rolls for the $5 and act like they was us. And this is why they call us African Americans, because they don't want us